The SEAT León is a small family sports hatchback built by the Spanish car manufacturer SEAT since October 1998. The first two León generations used two differing variants of the Volkswagen Group A platform, and shared many components with other Volkswagen Group cars. The third generation uses the Volkswagen Group MQB platform, also used by the Audi A3 Mk3, Volkswagen Golf Mk7 and Angstrom Škoda Octavia Mk3. First generation. The initial SEAT León, launched in 1999, available only as hatchback, and the related saloon version was known as the SEAT Toledo. It was based on the Volkswagen Group A4 platform and, as such, shared many components in common with other VW Group models such as the Volkswagen Golf Mk4, Bora and Audi A3. As SEAT's first C-segment model as part of the VW Group, the León Mk1 was marketed as a sportier and cheaper variant of the Golf. To reinforce the sporty image, the vehicle had slightly more aggressive looks. The more expensive versions were equipped with relatively more powerful internal combustion engines, along with firmer suspension to improve handling. In the interior, the dashboard was derived from that of the first-generation Audi A3. Available engines were the 1.4-litre 16-valve petrol engine which produced a 55 kilowatts, a 1.6-litre 8-valve petrol engine 74 kilowatts unit, and included two variants of the Volkswagen Group's 20-valve turbocharged 1.8-litre power plant. The original León 20 VT had a 1.8-litre turbo with 132 kilowatts, and the León Cooper are 154 kilowatts, later becoming 165 kilowatts. In some countries, there was also a Cooper 4. Equipped with a 2.8-litre VR6 delivering 150 kilowatts and equipped with four-wheel drive, based on the same Headlamps traction multi-plate clutch as the Volkswagen Golf 4 Motion. A range of turbocharged direct-injection diesel engines was available, including a 110 kilowatts version of Volkswagen Group's 1.9 TDI engine, originally sold as a Cooper 4 TDI, with 4WD, that was sold for 1 year only, and only in certain countries, then passed to Evolution Series, then Top Sport, and later rebranded as the FR. In other countries the model was badged Cooper, and then FR before a limited number of cars were fitted with the bodykit from the petrol-powered Cooper R, and named the FR Plus. Lesser diesel versions were available with 66 kilowatts, 81 kilowatts and 96 kilowatts outputs. All engines over 96 kilowatts have a standard 6-speed manual transmission. Rear suspension was by semi-independent torsion beam for most variants, whilst high-end and 4WD models were fitted with a multi-link independent rear suspension. All versions came with disc brakes on all four road wheels. In Mexico, the León became a very popular car with upper-class young people. The only problem the León has suffered in Mexico is the fact that the sport-tuned suspension of the León is not designed to withstand the constant road imperfections such as potholes and speed bumps that abound in Mexican roads. In Switzerland, there was another official version tuned by Abt Spor's line of the León called SEAT León Cooper 4 Compressor. This version had the same 4WD and 2.8-litre VR6 but with 206 kilowatts and 323 Newton-meters of torque. Factory production of the Type 1M ended in May 2006. However, the appreciation for the SEAT León Cooper Mk1's appeal remained clear, still up to the best hot hatchback of all time poll conducted in 2010 by the British magazine Autocar, in which its readers honoured the Cooper with a 7th position in the top 10 list of hatchbacks of all time in their preferences. Awards. Carro do Ano Award in 2001, in Portugal. Most Satisfactory Car of the Year 2007 in Poland, by the Polish magazine Autoswit. Engine choices. The Type 1M SEAT León was available with the following internal combustion engines, with most being shared from other marques of the Volkswagen Group. Second generation. The second generation León, Type 1P, was released in 2005, with factory production commencing May 2005. It is based on the Volkswagen Group A5 platform, most notably used by the Volkswagen Golf MK5. It is built in Spain, and has a sharper exterior look with vertically parked windscreen wipers, and the external rear door handles more integrated, in a similar style to that seen on recent Alfa Romeo models. Design was handled by Walter de Silva, and the car uses the same design style that started with the SEAT Altea. The base model on offer is the new 16-valve 1.2-litre Tfsi petrol engine with 77 kilowatts. In some markets, the leÉcubed is available with a 1.4-litre MPI engine producing 63 kilowatts. The sportier variants begin with a 110 kilowatts 2.0-litre fuel stratified injection and the popular 103 kilowatts 2.0-litre turbocharged direct injection diesel engine. Both are fitted with a standard 6-speed manual transmission, with the 6-speed or 7-speed direct shift gearbox available as an option. A 136 kilowatts variant of the 2.0 Tfsi unique to the leÉcubed was later introduced, but despite a low list price and rapid performance attracted only minimal attention and average reviews, so this was later discontinued to make way for the sportier EFA variants. The first real sporty leÉcubed within the new range is the leÉcubed EFA with twin exhaust pipes to left rear, sport seats and gear stick with EFA logo to distinguish it from lesser models, was introduced in June 2006, when it finally received the 147 kilowatts 2.0 Tfsi engine from the Volkswagen Golf MK5 GTI, as well as a 125 kilowatts variant of the 2.0 TDI unit featured in the Golf and Audi A3. Further standard equipment includes climate control air conditioning. Next in the range is the 2.0 Tfsi Cooper model. It features a 177 kilowatts engine, and a 0 to 100 km/h time of 6.4 seconds. The Cupra comes with standard 18 inches 5 twin-spoke alloys, red brake calipers, and the standard Cupra oval exhaust, as well as new, unique paint finishes and bolstered sport seats complete with the Cupra logo. Also standard are drilled aluminium sports pedals. At the top of the range is the 2.0 Tfsi Cooper. This uses the same 195 kilowatts engine found in the Audi S3. Golf and Sirocco are capable of 0 to 100 km/h in 6.2 seconds and a top speed limited to 250 km/h. From 2008, the K1 variant of the leÉcubed Cupra was introduced in the UK, featuring extensively reworked front and rear bumpers, side skirts, a more pronounced tailgate spoiler. It also gained a unique chrome-tipped, centrally mounted, oval exhaust. The K1 is considered to be a limited edition model, as production was only for the year 2008 to 2009 and it only being available in the UK. In 2009, the SEAT leÉcubed Cupra was turned into a race car in the SEAT Cupra Race mobile game for Apple iPhone iPod Touch available through the iTunes App Store. Awards. Red Dot Award in 2006, Best Car of the Year 2009 for the import compact car segment in Germany, by the German magazine Auto Motor und Sport, Firmen Auto des Jahres 2006 Feat, by the German magazine Firmen Auto, Car of the Year 2006 in Denmark, Diesel Car of the Year 2006 in Scotland, a Euro Auto won a Euro Unregistered Trademark of the Year 2006 in Spain, by the A Euro Auto Builder Euro Unregistered Trademark magazine, University Car of the Year 2007 in Spain, by Spanish University Students, Hellenic Car of the Year 2007, GTI of the Year 2006 a Euro 2007 in Greece for the SEAT leÉcubed Cupra, by the Greek magazine Fortrahoi, Special Editions, Copal Edition. In 2008, SEAT Deutschland announced the production of 55 units of the SEAT leÉcubed Copal Edition. This limited edition is powered with 2.0 Tfsi engine improved to 210 kilowatts of maximum power, and 360 Nm. Maximum speed is 255 km/h and 0-100 km/h time is 5.9 seconds. The suspension is an upgrade derived from the leÉcubed Super Cooper, and the brakes have been improved to cope with the enhanced performance from the uprated engine. In addition, The car includes xenon HID headlights, 18-inch wheels and a spoiler with larger air intakes. The car color is white with black stripes. SEAT copyright Zico announced the production of 100 units of the Copal Edition in orange color with black stripes in September 2008. The Mexican version has a sunroof, whilst the European Le-Cubed N Cooper does not. Street Cooper and World Champion Edition. At the 2008 Geneva Auto Show, the Le-Cubed N Street Cooper Limited Edition was released. It was a similar edition of Le-Cubed N Cooper Edition with some changes, designed for the Swiss market and limited to 200 units. Lately, after SEAT won World Touring Car Championship, SEAT has released a facelifted version called Le-Cubed N World Champion Edition, also limited to 200 units. Cupra 310 Limited Edition. SEAT Nederland announces the production of Le-Cubed N Cupra 310 Limited Edition, with 2.0 a Tfsi engine upgraded to 228 kilowatts of maximum power and 425 Nm. The production has limited to 100 units. It comes only in candy white or inferi black. The Cupra 310 Limited Edition features besides the OEM Cupra equipment and engine management remapping by ABS Sportsline, black Orion alloy wheels, an alarm system, Bluetooth connectivity and special 310 limited edition badges on the sides and the rear hatch. There are also stainless decals inside the front door frames displaying the 310 Limited logo. A badge on the dashboard displays the serial number, and the car is delivered with a keyring to match. Full factory warranty is retained with the power increase that increases the top speed to 259 km per hour. Cupra Pies Descalzos. In 2007, SEAT prepared a soul car customized by Shakira. This car was auctioned, and the benefits went to the charity through Pies Descalzos Foundation. Mechanically, it is the same car as the Le-Cubed N Cupra. Le-Cubed N twin drive concepts. SEAT has produced two versions of the twin drive prototype. Initially announced in May 2009 as a diesel battery hybrid, the Le-Cubed N twin drive Ecomotive is a series plug-in hybrid, powered by an electric motor, through lithium-ion batteries chargeable at a regular electrical socket, in combination with a diesel-powered internal combustion engine. The twin-drive Ecomotive project is a first step towards a 100% electric car and is planned to go for production in 2014. The twin-drive Ecomotive is a plug-in hybrid vehicle powered through the combination of both a diesel engine and an electric motor. The vehicle's electric motor has an output of 35 kW and a self-imposed top speed of 100 km per hour, and resumes power from Li-ion batteries placed at the rear of the vehicle, giving it a range of about 50 km for short urban circuits, while for longer trips the environmentally friendly tuned combustion engine is used. Quick battery recharging process from the mains through regular power sockets features. In 2011, a revised version of the twin drive was shown to the press, with a 1.4 Tfsi petrol engine producing 113 bhp in addition to a 40 bhp generator and an electric motor of 113 bhp, producing a combined limited output of 161 bhp and emitting a low 39 grams per kilometer of CO2, with production now estimated in 2015. Engine specifications. The Type 1P SEAT Le-Cubed N is available with the following internal combustion engines, and like the previous generation, many are shared from other marques of the Volkswagen Group. A flexible fuel vehicle model is also on offer under the label Multi-Fuel, featuring the 1.6 MPI E85 102 bhp engine. See also, driver steering recommendation, third generation. The third generation of the Le-Cubed N is based on the Volkswagen Group's latest MQB platform. Compared to the previous generation, the Le-Cubed N Mk3 is shorter by 5 cm and lighter by up to 90 kg. However, because of its extended by 5.8 cm wheelbase, it has a roomier cabin, with greater shoulder room for the front and rear passengers, more rear legroom and 380 litres of boot space. It features new safety equipment, such as driver knee airbag, and a number of new safety systems, including a multi-collision braking system to automatically brake the car after an accident in order to avoid a second collision, a lane keeping assistant, and driver fatigue detection. The braking system includes a hill start assistant. In the interior, there is a driver-oriented center console hosting a 5.8-inch touchscreen infotainment display with some models featuring a proximity sensor, also used in the Volkswagen Golf, as well as ambient lighting. A new feature available for the first time in its class are the optional full LED headlamps combined with a full beam assistant, offering numerous advantages as the improved illumination with a close to the daylight color temperature, the low energy consumption and their extended life cycle. Front fog lights can include a cornering feature. The higher specification also have a new seat drive profile system which allows the driver to choose between 4 different driving settings: Eco, Normal, Sport, and an individual setting. This system controls the behavior of the engine, steering, and DSG gearbox. Additionally, the 1.8 Tfsi 180 picoseconds and 2.0 TDI 184 picoseconds engine-equipped models will vary their engine sound via a sound actuator, as well as their interior ambient lighting between white and red. SEAT announced in early 2012 that the range will include for the first time 3-door and estate models in addition to a 5-door. In September 2013, SEAT officially unveiled the lemôn Street at the Frankfurt Motor Show. The lemôn Street extends the leôn's maximum load capacity to 1470 litres and is available in Europe in 3 different versions and 11 different engine options. On the 23rd June, SEAT revealed an off-road version of the La copyright on street called the Experience. Safety. In 2012, the SEAT lemôn Mk3 was tested for its safety performance under the Euro NCAP assessment scheme and it achieved a 5-star overall rating. Awards, Euro NCAP Advanced Reward for SEAT, a Euro unregistered trademark S multi-collision brake system, Euro NCAP Advanced Reward for SEAT, a Euro unregistered trademark S lane assist system. Engine specifications. The Tfsi Cooper is available with the following internal combustion engines, all featuring direct injection and turbocharging, and like the previous generations they are shared with other marques of the Volkswagen Group. SEAT Cooper in motorsport. The first-generation SEAT León Cooper was the basis of a one-make trophy, the SEAT Cooper Super Cooper. It operated in Spain, UK, Germany and Turkey from 2003. The car was developed by SEAT Sport and power was raised to 184 kilowatts. An international masters final, featuring the best 4 drivers from each national series, was introduced in October 2005, as a support race for the Spanish GT Championship's final round at Montmeló Cubed. A TDI-powered version has raced in the ECTS, an Italian-based endurance series for touring cars. During 2005, SEAT introduced the second-generation León into the World Touring Car Championship to replace the Toledo Cupra which it had raced in the early rounds of the title. The car features several modifications, including a racing engine that develops over 191 kilowatt, a Hewland sequential shift gearbox, and an aerodynamic package for increased downforce. Minimum weight is 1,140 kilograms with driver. SEAT Sport, in partnership with sse.at, runs 6 cars in the WTCC. 2 other cars are run by SEAT Sport UK based in Northampton, UK in the British Touring Car Championship. A further 2 cars are run by SEAT Sport Italia in the Italia Super Turismo Championship. In 2006, the Super Cooper León was replaced by the new shape León. The car is potentially faster than the WTCC version, as it features a turbocharged 2.0-litre engine, with over 221 kilowatt, increased torque, the DSG gearbox, better aerodynamics, and 18-inch wheels, instead of the mandatory 17-inch wheels from the WTCC. For 2007, the SEAT Cooper Championship in the UK will run both new León Cooper race cars with 221 kilowatts, as well as the Mk1 León Cooper a race car with 184 kilowatts. The SEAT León Eurocup began in 2008 as a support series for the World Touring Car Championship. In 2008, Yvonne Muller won the FIA World Touring Car Championship for drivers at the wheel of a León TDI, and SEAT won the manufacturer's title. In 2009, Gabriele Tarquini became the drivers' champion with the LeCube NTDI, and SEAT won the manufacturer's title for a second consecutive year. Summary, sales and production figures. Since its launch in 1999, more than 1 million SEAT LeCube N cars have been produced and sold in its 3 generations up to the present, made in SEAT's Martorell plant and other Volkswagen Group's factories. In the year 2011, the total annual retail sales number of SEAT LeCube N cars was 77,075 vehicles, while the annual production of vehicles came up to 80,736 units. The total production per year of SEAT LeCube N cars, manufactured in SEAT and other Volkswagen Group's plants, is shown in the following table here. References. External links: SEAT LeCube N A Euro official SEAT UK website, SEAT LeCube N and movies and TV series, SEATsupra.net UK's #1 SEAT community, leônoc.com Leon Owners Club, SEAT León Street First Look.